Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Eric McLeod here for LowBlowRadio podcast. This is Eric After Dark. I'm going to give you a quick rundown of everything that happened on AEW Dark Elevation, as well as the Dark episode from Tuesday night. So Monday's Elevation kicked off with Ty Conte defeating Ray Lynn. Lee Johnson also picked up a win over Adam Priest. The Varsity Blondes got a big victory over Fuego del Sol and Jake St. Patrick. Max Caster, once again in singles competition, getting a win over Ryzen. We had a little rising star profile with Red Velvet, kind of getting her over once again as the sort of top-ranked woman right now in the female division, leading into her match as she teamed with Big Swole to take on Leva Bates and Mandy Rinkowski. Nyla Rose and Jade Cargill kind of came out afterwards to confront Swole and Velvet, potentially leading to maybe more of a matchup between these four women down the road. We had Ricky Starks and Powerhouse Hobbs from Team Taz in action as they defeated Jordan Nelson and Royce Isaacs, who are once again teaming together here on Dark, kind of making their rounds here, but I'm really enjoying that tag team. Danny Limelight got a victory over Baron Black. Orange Cassidy got a victory over Ryan Nemeth. This was our triple main event of the evening, leading into a bit more angles as well, because after the victory, JD Drake, who we've seen on Dark and Elevation, I believe, recently, randomly kind of came out and attacked Orange afterwards. And then, he's kind of run off by Chuck Taylor, but it sort of seems like a team building between J.D. Drake and Ryan Nemeth here going forward, and I'll get to that when we get to the Dark review as well. The next part of this triple main event was Ethan Page taking on Dark Order's Allen Angels 5. Nice promo from Ethan beforehand and a real solid singles match from him here. Great to get some more reps in, and nice to see him putting over, wanting to get some wins and rank up his win-loss record here. And the main event of Elevation was Ryo Mitsunaki defeating Layla Hirsch, who was just recently signed with the company. And then Ryo Mitsunagi's probably last match as she went back to Japan as well. But yeah, maybe great to see her back. I really enjoy her in the ring. And Layla Hirsch, yeah, just getting her reps in. Nice competing in the main event of Elevation here. So, yeah, good show. They're not really differentiating the two as much, which I'd like to see. Maybe that'll come down the road as they get more of a tone down for both of these shows. But I think that wraps things up for Monday's Elevation. We'll jump on over to Tuesday night's episode of Dark. And it had a bunch of matches as well, so we'll run down that card for you. It kicked off with John Silver and Alex Reynolds defeating the Chaos Project. Certainly focusing on John Silver leading into his singles match going for the TNT title on Dynamite coming up. Had a video package with the SCU kind of putting over this run that they're on right now, with the stipulation that they're still going to break up if they do end up losing a match together, but they got a win over Jordan Nelson and Royce Isaacs, once again featured here on Dark. Penelope Ford was in action as she got a win over Miranda Elise in a good match. The Gun Club, all three of them competing in a six-man match against Jake St. Patrick, Adam Priest, and Baron Black, and getting the victory there. A nice quick one for the Gun Club once again. Dante Martin defeated Jake Evans in a surprise kind of win as well. Dante Martin, half of Top Flight, and it is sort of one of his first-ish singles matches here in AEW, and yeah, getting a nice big surprise victory over Jack Evans. The FTW Championship was on the line as Brian Cage defended against Brendan Cutler in a solid matchup. Brandon actually getting quite a bit of offense here, which was surprising, maybe just kind of putting over him leading into also being featured on Dynamite coming up this week. Ashley Vox, who we've seen a little bit here on Dark, got a big win over Alex Gracia. I really like her fishhook finish. It's a nasty one. Joey Janela and Sonny Kiss got a win finally over Seth Gracia and Very Morales. Not so much tension between them this time. Very happy with their victory. JD Drake, as I had mentioned before here, he got a victory over Fuego del Sol. He had come out with Ryan Nemeth as well, so it seems like maybe, there is a team maybe forming between these two, some unlikely pairings, because, they're certainly quite opposites visually. When you see the tan difference, it's quite funny to see. QT Marshall got a win over Sean Dean. This, once again, kind of set up from Sammy Guevara's vlog a little bit. Kind of like that interplay if you're, paying attention to some of the more peripheral elements at play here in AEW. The Bunny, once again in action. I haven't seen her in a while, and she defeated Jasmine Allure in a nice solid match for her. Dark Order members, I believe it was Colt Cabana, Evil Uno, and Stu Grayson got a win over Charlie Bravo, Dean Alexander, and Brick Aldridge. And Nick Camarado and Aaron Solo were teaming together for the first time and got a win over D3 and Angel Fashion. And then our main event was Cesar Bononi taking on John Skyler. Nice solid singles win for Cesar Bononi, certainly getting him over as the Monster. Biggest thing I think we learned in this match, his name should be switched now from Cesar Bononi to Beautiful Bononi. That is perfect. Beautiful Bononi and Pretty Peter Avalon. That's a mint naming for that team going forward. Hopefully they were able to catch on to that. It certainly caught Taz's attention. Anyways, that wraps up this episode. Some decent matches on both. I'd probably say Elevation a little bit better than Dark this week, match quality wise. Kind of like that they were toned down a little bit too time wise. They weren't both two solid 2 hours of matches, which was great to see. So some solid Darks. Hopefully you got all the information here from me if you're looking to check any of those matches out. But that wraps things up for Eric After Dark here on Low Blow Radio. But we'll be back with more videos and more stuff. You can subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, get in the comments, let us know what you think. Like the video if you enjoyed this, and we'll be back for more fun here on Low Blow Radio.
Now we're